So my total amount that I earned was... Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name's Amanda and I am the owner of a small crochet business called The Cotton Vlog, and this is a market vlog. So we are going to a Christmas festival market in a couple of days. So we're going to do a little bit of market prep and then I'm going to take you along to the market and I'm going to go through the outcome and the results of the market. So a full rundown, how much I made, how much I didn't make, expenses, etc. So let's see how we go at this market and hopefully it is a good one. But let's get some market prep done first and then let's go to the market. Okay guys, so I've just been to Officeworks and gotten a couple more baskets because I've kind of got this eclectic collection of wooden storage things for my plushies, but they're kind of not really big enough oftentimes. They're okay for smaller things. But I went and I got this. So this is it's like a golden basket, just auto brand from Officeworks. And I have seen these before and they're a pretty good size, I think. So I've got two. It's a pack of two for $15, which is not bad. Spotlight has something similar. I think it's a bit cheaper, but this is just right near my house. So I've got this and I think it's going to work with my plushies that I have in mind. So these are the plushies in question. They don't have the felt face things on them, so they look a little bit crazy. It's like the 10-in-1 free pattern. This is the koala and the bear without its face properly. So I'm thinking I could put these in the basket and they kind of sit nicely in here and I can fit a lot of them. So this will also be good for slightly bigger things as well. I don't have anything that's really deep enough with my wooden storage thing, so I think this would be good for displaying these kind of teddies because I can fit a bunch of them in and I plan to make a few more before the market tomorrow. So I'm going to trial this tomorrow to see how I can incorporate. Also, it's a Christmas market, so gold. I'm gonna have tinsel, so you know it's all gonna match. So this is what I've got. I also got more bags. I have enough for my first market, but because I have a back-to-back market like Friday night, Saturday morning, I don't think I'll have enough time to get to Officeworks if I need to, and I have no idea what the markets are going to be like. So I've got extra just in case. I'll always use them. I have heaps of markets lined up, so it should be fine. But I just wanted to show you guys this new storage thing and see how it works. It's kind of cute, but yeah, maybe I should incorporate more gold into my setup because it's nice. But let's get some more of these done and then I can do the felt pieces, and then I need to price everything that hasn't already been priced, so my new stuff that I've made, and I think I'm pretty much ready. Other than that, it's going to be an indoor market. It's going to be just 2 tables long, so I may even need to buy one smaller table, but I'll do a table mock setup thingy and see what my space is like. But if I need to go to Bunnings to get another table so it fits 3 meters exactly, then I will. But the good news is it's inside, so no hot weather, no gazebo, bliss. So let's get on with some more market prep. Okay, starting the mock setup. This is basically, I get 3 meters and this table is a bit too long, so I'm going to buy a new one tomorrow at Bunnings, but this is where it ends, and then all the way along there is how much space we have. So I'm going to do a mock setup with what we have, and hopefully I can figure out something for tomorrow. And this is the final setup, which we will do tomorrow. Looking very full. These have to be finished with some felt. Don't have as many keychains, but maybe I can make some tomorrow at the market. Mum putting tinsel everywhere. This one I forgot this sign, so we're gonna make a bit of a dodgy one. Okay, so we have finished setting up and there's music playing, so I don't know if I'll be able to upload this, but snack time. We have half an hour until it starts and some people haven't shown up, so it's really hot. How hot was it? 35 degrees today, so glad we're inside with air conditioning. It is 2:27, so we've been open for 27 minutes and we have sold a little bit. Time for snacks. And now we have mushroom, chicken and cheese crepe. We're trying all the food. Next update, we have sold a leggy frog and a... what did I sell? Leggy frog. Oh, and a capybara keychain. Snack time. Hi guys, welcome to the part of the video where we go through everything that happened at the market and the market overview, rundown, how much we made, what we sold. So as you can probably see from the video so far, the majority of the things that I did was basically eat. I snacked my way through this entire market. I don't know if it was a mix of comfort eating and just there wasn't a lot of other things to do. We pretty much just sat around, chatted, and comfort ate the whole market. But it was a really great market. As you can see, my mum was there also to support me and help out, which was really nice. And the people around us were also super nice too. So to get on with this market overview, this one was basically a Christmas fair. So it was held at a race course, which had a lot of Christmas activities such as like kids rides, face painting. It had performances, it had like Santa photos, and the horse racing was kind of, I guess, the main kind of event there, which I didn't really realize at the time when I signed up for the market. So there was a lot of people very much dressed up, going to spend the day at the horse racing, I suppose. And then the Christmas festival was kind of like on at the same time. I don't know if it was like made that way or it just kind of happens. It was a really great event for attendees because there was a lot of things to do. So there was a lot of activities for everyone to do and see. It was probably a really fun day out for attendees to have so many things to do. For the vendors there, we were inside, which was great because it was like 35 degrees Celsius, so a really, really hot day. And the market was from 2 until 7:30. The event time was really great and setting up was super easy. There was parking nearby, which was really good. And yeah, that was really smooth, super smooth setting up indoors in the air condition, which was really great. Unfortunately, the market itself wasn't really aimed at the stall holders as much, which is fine because, you know, stall holders are usually just there to kind of fill in and make it an entire festival. But in this case, and we spoke to a lot of the stall holders there, a lot of us were first timers at this market, which was really interesting to hear and a little worrying. And as the market kind of went on, we realized why that might be, that previous stall holders hadn't returned. Getting on with the results, as you probably kind of guessed as you saw the video clips, there wasn't too much happening. I didn't sell too much stuff, but we did make our table back, which is the most important thing. A lot of the vendors around me actually didn't make their tables back, which is really disappointing, especially for a market that was quite busy in terms of there was a lot of people around. Most of them sort of stayed outdoors, even though it was really hot, because that's where a lot of the activities were. So let's go through what I sold, what I didn't sell, how much I made, the profits, how much it cost to be there, etc. So a full breakdown. Okay, so this market was also held on a Friday to add some context. So it wasn't exactly peak hour at the very start because people were still working, there was school, etc. So after school, around 3, when school ends here in Australia, most people started to kind of come by. So around 4 o'clock, it was quite busy. Okay, I'm just looking down at my phone so I can see what my results are because I can't remember numbers. I'll go through what I sold because there's not too many, so I can go through each one. My best seller of the day was axolotls, and I sold 5 of those in varying colors. I only had 2 colors, so blue and pink, and the pink was a little bit more popular. I also sold 2 of my sunflower turtles, which is the only sunflower turtles I had. I sold 3 mini bees, 2 assorted keychains, so one of them was the capybara and the other was the frog, which was my last remaining frog and last remaining capybara. And I sold one of my koalas that I had made the night before. So my total amount that I earned was $359, which doesn't sound too bad. However, my fee to be there was $200. So I made a total of $159 in profit. And when I say profit, I'm using that word very loosely, as you know, because obviously I had to pay parking, which was $15. I also had my time being there, and we spent money on food there as well. So in terms of profit, it really wasn't a lot. It was a lot of fun, however, because obviously I got to spend time with my mum. My mum likes to come to markets with me, so it's just a little bit of girl time. I have never done that event before, and I am trying to do a lot more newer events. The only problem with doing new events is, of course, you don't know how well they're going to go unless you've attended. And the problem with annual events is that unless you hear about them years in advance, you can't really check them out one year and then decide to attend the next year. It's kind of like too much of a long process. Sometimes you just have to take the risk and just attend the event as you hear it, because generally they'll announce it and you'll have a couple of months to apply. And if you haven't already attended last year, then you kind of either have to take the chance to go or wait next year and attend as a visitor, and then so I wanted to attend a whole bunch of different events this year, test the waters, see what everything was like, and I have attended a few that have not turned out that great. This one included, and my last market, which is the Como markets. I have had this discussion though with a lot of my other market friends, and we've kind of come to the conclusion that 2025 was a bit of a crappy year for markets for us, and also with the economy, it's just kind of been a bit of a bad mix for this year, but hopefully next year is a lot better. So that's pretty much my market recap. It's not a very long one because there's not a lot to talk about. I was actually supposed to have another market on this Saturday. However, that market got cancelled because it was 40-degree weather. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend because they thought it would be better just to cancel the market completely so that we didn't all burn in the sun. So I didn't have that market on Saturday, which would have been a great market to attend because it's by the council that I like to attend markets with. So I only did have the one market last week. But I do have a market on Sunday in 5 days. So hopefully that market is better and I can get rid of some of this stock that I've been holding onto for a couple of months now. But if not, it's all good because we have quite a lot of markets set for next year. So I'll have plenty of stock. So stick around for my next video, which will be a market video for this coming weekend's market. Feel free to like and subscribe and hype if you like what you see, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.